Hi guys, how you doing? We thought we'd obviously go behind the scenes and try and track down some of these people that are going to be stuck here for Christmas. We found a couple of people, obviously a place quite close to my heart, Serbia. I've been there, they're lovely people, the hospitality is great. This is two guys whose family are on the phone, and their Christmas is going to be kebab. So I don't know if anyone's making any Christmas dinners for these guys. It's by the P&O terminal, just before the BP garage. If somebody can bring Christmas dinners down to some of these guys, it would be great, because they are stuck here. All they've got, obviously, for their COVID is a red label and a kebab for Christmas, which is really, really sad, guys, because Christmas is, I think, about the time of giving and remembering and everything else. So just remember Christmas Day, there's lots of lorry drivers still out there. We'll show you around. So this is outside the terminal. We're up by the BP garage because we can't get down to the terminal. Obviously, we showed you the testing from the top of the castle. This is a state of the affairs down on the road at the moment by the BP garage, right the way back up, and they're not even anywhere near the terminal. So these guys are all, they're still not letting anyone pass. So there's a guy here who's on his phone to his family, breaking the news to his wife and kids. He's obviously been out working to earn a living. He's now stuck here for Christmas Day because there's no way of getting in there, despite the fact the port saying that they're testing people. The tests are running through very, very slowly. The fire brigade have obviously gone home now, and it's just obviously UK testing. And this guy has had to break the bad news to his family that he's going to be in a lay-by just outside the port, probably 2-3 miles outside the port, and he's going to be having kebab. And he's just obviously said, look, I've cracked open a bottle of Red Label because I haven't moved for 3 days. So here we are here. There's a guy, Kerry. How you doing, Kerry? We're going to approve you. Please don't Kerry into the video as well. It is so sad. We've just added you, Kerry. I mean, how have you been treated? I mean, do you think they could have done more for you? For you, do you think they could have speeded it through more? Do you think? What does your wife and family say? Oh, we're not going to add you then. He can't go anywhere. He's got no money really, because obviously he's gone to work and that's it. So we'll just show you around here. So this is the Port of Dover now. Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas, Mr. Mitterrand. Thank you very much. I'm sure all these French people that are stuck here, there's Polish, there's Serbian, there's Slovakian, Russian, Italian, lots of English still trying to get back, but they can't get back over. We'll just show you we'll show you here. So this is here, we're just outside the P&O operations. I managed to get through to this bit here, and this is not moving. We'll just leave this live for a little bit just to show you what's going on. They're not drinking and driving because they can't drive anywhere. They can't get anywhere. They're here for the next 2-3 days, they reckon. They've been told 2 or 3 days up to this part here. So here they are. Here we are live on the top of this bridge. We'll be out. I'm sure we'll be out doing some stuff. Obviously, news doesn't stop on a day just because it's Christmas Day. News still carries on. Emergency services will still be out there. We know the volunteers that normally look for missing people. They're out on the M27. They're out on the M20. Sorry, giving out food and water. The Coast Guard have been out ever since. There's hundreds of people behind the scenes. The police are still out. Yes, Ryan. He does have a clue. He's rung up his wife to say she cannot get home. He can't get home. He's tried. He's been trying. He's got a test, but he can't. So we'll just leave that live for a little bit there, guys. So as you can see in the distance there, we'll just zoom in. The only Christmas tree that these drivers are having is this one down at the BP garage. They're likely to be having a turkey sandwich from the garage there, guys. It is shambolic that there's no movements at all, really. This queue has been here for hours upon hours upon hours. We've been sat here watching it. It trickles into the port. There's 2-3 vehicles probably every 20 minutes into the port that can get there or can get in. All the side streets of Dover are chock-a-block. The roads right away back up the A2 are chock-a-block. The M20 is chock-a-block. Manston's chock-a-block. I guess on paper and contingency planning looks good, but it hasn't gone very well. It's not going very well because none of these lorries can go anywhere. They can't go up, they can't go down. When they're trying to get out, they can't go round. If you look down here on this roundabout now, so coming out the port, even if they try and move them, I'll just move further down here. They can't get out now because that's now blocked off again. Obviously very limited police because the police are on the M20 trying to feed and water these drivers that are stuck on there. Another 2,500 we're told, and that's rising to 3. And people are saying, oh, why can't they go back to where they've come from? Because a lot of them are giving up their houses to go back because of Brexit, because obviously they don't want to be here now because of Brexit. I will try and find some British people to interview if you want me to, if trying to be balanced. But a lot of people that are a lot of truckers, a lot of people that are stuck in these queues are all people just trying to get back home for Christmas. A lot of other English people are abiding by the rules because it's tier 4 and staying in. They're not travelling. Most people that we've spoken to are overseas people that just want to go home for Christmas. You can see this queue is not moving. Nothing's moved for the past 20 minutes that we've been streaming. Nothing has moved at all. It is actually cold as well, because I guess if the lorries are there, I'm guessing they want to take their lorries back, but where are they going to park the lorries? The problem is now they were single file down the road, down Jubilee Way, so you could get down Jubilee Way. Now you can't get down Jubilee Way at all. So if there's some sort of medical emergency for one of these truckers, it's not going to be funny because they ain't going to get down there. I mean, most of the roads around Dover town are all chock-a-block with lorries, and they're now double parking because, like you say, the floodgates have been open. They've said that they're testing down at Dover Port, and this is a situation we're in now. A number of ferries have gone, and we've seen 3 ferries in the past 3-4 hours. So there's 1 an hour going with some lorries on it. If they can make it on it, I guess there's still other lorries trying to get over from the continent to bring stuff over. I think they're hoping, the contingency plan is that they're hoping that these ferries, I don't know whether or not they're going to run them empty Christmas Day running back. I guess one way may be just to dump the trailers, tip the trailers in the port, and then just bring them over after. Just let them decouple, let them get over with their trailers, leave the trailers here. But I guess they've got to deliver their load still. A lot of these drivers are still loaded. A lot of these drivers have still been here 3-4 days now. This is day number 4 now. Some got caught out Sunday, so this is their 5th day. And it is freezing cold. It's horrible weather out here. I mean, they could all let them on the boat, test them on the boat. I mean, they could fill the boats up, couldn't they? Test them, give them the tests, and then obviously as they load the boat, they give the test in, do the testing, let the boat go. When they get the other end, they can obviously turn and say, no, you failed. At least they're over in France. But again, I don't think France want that problem of housing COVID positive people in their country. So that's, I'm guessing, why they don't want to put people on the boats. Once they've let them into the French side, it's then the French's responsibility. I mean, there must be hundreds. I mean, I'm surprised Greenpeace haven't down. You know, the Green Party haven't been down here, because obviously all these drivers are still running their lorries. They've still got to try and heat, you know, keep themselves warm. It is absolutely freezing out here, guys, and it is a horrible situation because they can't go anywhere. They can't do a 3-point turn because there's barriers. They can't go anywhere, and like I said, the police are obviously doing the best that they can, but there is no space anywhere. You know, I think the next contingency is to open the M26. Manston is still full. It's colossal. They're stacking up there as well for people to get in. So we'll just show you a little bit around there. So that's, we thought we'd go do another live here for you. Right the way round, as far as you can see, we'll go all the way up there. So right the way down is still lorry. So, and this isn't moving. There's queues of hundreds of lorries here. And then you've got another load all the way down here, all trying to get out. Bear with me 2 seconds, guys. So we'll show you. All of these are still trying to get in from the cargo port as well. You've got another load over here that is still stuck. Bear with me. So if you look here, all the way down, right the way around here. So more lorries there, all the way around here. And it just carries on and on and on. And this is just, that's where one of the ports is there. So that's how far away we are. We're up by, we're at the beginning of Jubilee Way. Manston's full, mate. Manston's had over 4,000 lorries. Government, DFT released a statement this afternoon. There's 4,000 lorries up there. Some of the little trucks some of the guy, you know, the Polish guys that do the deliveries in their little trucks, they're all stuck as well. Let me show you right around again. These guys, look, if you look here, that guy there, they haven't moved. I don't think it's a blame game now. It's how we're going to sort this out, because this is going to, like people have been saying, this is going to take days, and it is a terrible, terrible situation, and no one knows their personal circumstances. They've got families, and this is their living, and that's the other part, isn't it? It's, is this going to put them on? I appreciate they drive, and they drive the continent. They're continental lorry drivers. So does that then mean that they're going to just say, do you know what, the UK, we don't want the hassle, we don't need the hassle? So we're going to come off, guys, like we showed you. This is how cold it is. This is, we're just going to, there's a guy, I think we've got somebody down there in a car. We're going to try and have a chat with them. We're going to go down and ask them. So give me 1 sec, we'll have a look. Down there, there's some of the drivers are getting out, but some of them just had enough, I think. Within stuck in their cabs. Give me 2 seconds, Lee. We'll try and read that message. Hang on 2 seconds. I don't know if you want to put it up on the screen, Lee, because we're obviously where we're live streaming, we can't really get it up. We found it really, really difficult. We found it very, very difficult trying to get round today in Dover. It's taken us hours just to get round certain places, just to even move locations. And it's awful. I mean, the emergency services are having tremendous difficulty getting around the back streets. To serve, you know, this is going to affect Dover people as well, because ambulances can't get in or out properly, because the lorries are now lining both sides of the road and they can't get down these roads. I mean, if you look at here, if you needed to send a heart team or an ambulance down this road here, there's just no way. There's no way of getting anything down Jubilee Way whatsoever. So again, that's quite worrying, because that's going to affect people that live on this side of Dover. And you can hear the frustration that a lot of people are sounding their horns because they can't move. They're just stuck here. You can hear them all sounding their horns. A lot of these are watching this. They're all upset. They just want to go home. You can hear them all sounding their horns. If you're watching this stream, guys, in the lorries, give us a toot on your hooters so we can give you a bit of appreciation back. We're really, really sorry. It's the French government that's done this, not the UK government. The government are trying to sort it out. It is very, very sad times. I haven't blamed anyone. I'm not blaming anyone. Look, it's Christmas Eve, and this is how these guys are spending Christmas Day. So there's a good bit of information there from Darren Lee. Thank you, Darren. He's saying P&O, a lot of people who work for P&O have given up their Christmas Day just to try and get some of these lorry drivers home to Calais. So that's a really big up to P&O there. I think that's really, really good. So some people who are giving up their family's Christmas just so they can... It's all a hoax, is it? Okay, mate. Thank you, David. Yeah, absolutely. This is all a hoax, isn't it? All these people are stuck here. Of course they are, mate. Honestly, I guess you've taken to the Christmas spirit too much. We're not going to rise to you, David. Thanks anyway. I live at 8, and like I said this morning, it was colossal. 7 was colossal. 6 is colossal. Everywhere around in Kent is absolutely diabolical at the moment, because, like you said, they're all just driving around. They're being sent round and round and round to try and stack them, but it's just, there's nowhere for them to go. So here we are, live down in Dover. A little bit of movement there. 2 or 3 lorries have moved in the past 30 minutes, I would say. I don't know how long we've been live. It's getting absolutely cold and freezing. So let's see what happens. So we're going to come off, guys, and we'll try and find another location for you. Thanks, guys. You can actually hear them. We can hear, before we go, we can hear them here. So we're all getting very upset. And I would be, because I wouldn't want to spend my Christmas Eve in a car park in Dover and not have anywhere to go. Here we are. We'll just give you one more pan round of what it's actually like down in Dover at the moment tonight. It's very, very sad. Very, very cold. The sea air is very cold anyway down here. It's not a very nice place anyway, is it, in the winter? I guess one thing is it's not raining. But again, the other thing you've got to look at, we are going to go, guys, for a minute. We're going to find somewhere else. What you've got to also understand is where, how are they taking comfort breaks? Where are they going to, the one garage can't service everyone, can it? And these guys have been stuck for hours upon hours. So here we are.